Hi all, welcome to the new video of problem solving using C. In this video we are going to discuss the remaining portion of flow control statements in C. In the last class we had a discussion about branching or decision making statements. In that, if statement, switch statement, conditional operator and go to statement. Now in this class we are going to discuss looping statements. I already told you looping statements, it is the way to repeat commands and control how many times they are repeated. So C provides the following number of loop. First one, while loop, second, do while loop, and third, for loop. These are the looping statements in C. First one, while loop. While loop can be addressed as an entry control loop. It is completed in 3 steps. So 3 steps are there in while loop. First step, variable initialization, that is for example int x is equal to 0. Then second step, condition checking, that is while x less than or equal to 10. And third step, variable increment or decrement, that means x plus plus and or x minus minus. It can be post or pre increment or decrement. Now moving to the syntax. First, variable initialization, then while, then condition checking, then within uh, while loop, that means brace, flower brace, statement will be executed and variable increment or decrement function or process happened. So this is the syntax: variable initialization, then while loop, condition, then within flower brace, statements and variable increment or decrement. This is the while loop syntax. Moving to one example, here is an example for printing first 10 natural numbers. As usual, we need the header file hash include stdio.h. Then main function is the void main. Inside main function we have int x, a variable x of integer type. So we have initialized the variable x is equal to 1. That is the first value. While condition is there inside while loop, while x less than or equal to 10, printf percentage x. So x plus plus inside the while loop. So what will happen while x less than, while 1 less than or equal to 10, so printf 1, then x plus plus means 2. In the next iteration, while 2 less than or equal to 10, that means that is condition is true, then printf 2, then x plus plus means 3. Then again it will go to the next step, that is x is equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to 10, up to 10 it will go, it will print up to 10. So the result will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. In each iteration the value, go to here and check the condition. If the condition is true, then the loop statement is executed, otherwise it is terminated. So this is about while loop. Now moving to do while loop. It is just like a while loop, except that the test condition is checked at the end of the loop. Test condition is checked at the end of the loop rather than the start. In the while condition we have the condition in the first part, that means while of condition. This has the effect that the content of the loop are always executed at the last, at least once. So here is the syntax: do, then within flower base you have the statements to be executed under do statement. Then after that you need to check the while condition. While statement will be in the last portion of the syntax program. Now moving to the example, uh, do while loop is the program to which first 10 multiple of 5 as include stdio.h, the header file. Then inside main function we have two variables a and I, a for the 5 term, then I for the first 10 numbers, that is initialized to 1. Do. First we will print the multiplication of 5, that is print of percentage a into a. That means a means here 5, 5 into 1. 5 into 1 equal to 5. So the 5 is displayed here. Then I plus plus is there. Then the value will be 2. Here value will be 2. So it will go here, do printf 5 into 2 equal to 10. In the next step, the value will be 3. The value will be 3. So it will go here and check 5 into 3 equal to 15. Like that it will go. And in the last step you have the value of I is equal to 10. It will go here, then 5 into 10 equal to 15. So the loop will be terminated, but at the next step, that is I is equal to 11, the condition is not satisfied, then loop is terminated, then displayed all the multiplication of 5 up to 10. So this is the explanation of do while loop. Now we are going to discuss next looping statement, that is for loop. It is similar to while, it is just written differently. For statements are often used to process lists such as range of numbers. So for using for loop we have three portions: first initialization, then condition checking, then increment or decrement. This is the difference. In while we are incrementing or decrementing in the body part, in the for it is in the for statement itself. So for initialization, then condition, then increment. Three portions are there: 1 initialization, 2 condition, and 3 increment or decrement. Then statement of block to be executed. Now moving to the example of for loop. Here we have header file stdio.h. Inside main function we have declared x value. For x, the first portion initialization, that is 1. Then in the second portion the condition checking, that is x less than or equal to 10. Then increment or decrement, that is increment here x plus plus. In each iteration we will print, in the first iteration we will print 1. In the second iteration it will go to 2, that is incremented here 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then etc up to 10 will get displayed. When the number come to 11, the condition is not satisfied in the second part, that is x less than or equal to 10, then loop is terminated. So this is the example for loop. I hope you understand. Now moving to jumping out of the loop. To jump out of the loop you need some statements to be executed, that is C provides two commands to control how we terminate from the loop. First one, break statement, that is exit from loop or switch. Then continue statement is there to skip one iteration of loop. These are the jumping out of loop statements. Now we are going to implement these two jumping statements. First, break can be applied inside a while loop, do while loop, or in for loop. Just you give the keyword break, then the flow of the program will be terminated, the last portion of the program, that is out of the loop. Here is the syntax. Inside while loop we have some statement is there, then inside if statement you need to break, then it will go to the last portion of the while loop. Then coming to continue, the same example here, if you put continue, then it will jump to the next cycle directly. That means here instead of terminating the loop, then statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. That not executed for the cycle of loop, which is continue, is executed. So this is the difference between break and continue statements. So these are the definitions. When break statement is encountered inside a loop, the loop is immediately exited and the program continues with the statement immediately following the loop. Then in the case of continuous statement, it causes the control to go directly to the test condition and then continue the loop process. On encountering continue, cursor leave the current cycle of loop and start with the next cycle. So here we have some examples for and while loops. So I will explain these examples in the coming session. We have Fibonacci using recursion. You take a screenshot of this program and run it using your compiler or online GDB compiler. Factorial of a number, then a distance between 2 points, then revise of a number. You need to take this screenshot of these programs and run it on online GDB. So I hope you understand. Thank you all. The next class I will come with module 4.